Hi, it's Tyler Kettle, and this is another reading of In Space, No One Can Hear You Clean. So, obviously, with the climax of the previous entry, we have now the epilogue and descending action, and we meet up with Matt on his new ship. This one's a little rough. I haven't really had time to update things, but let's get into it. January 15th, 2031. I'm surprised that I'm writing this entry. I'm surprised that I'm talking to you. I'm just generally surprised. You must be wondering if I'm okay, and I'm actually more than okay. Surprisingly, I survived being on space for that long with barely any injuries, just some slight hypothermia. I've been on this new ship for the past while, and the crew's really great. There's Captain Wyatt, Craig, and Boris. They're all great. Even their AI robot, Isaac, is funny, not like Marcus. They treat me well on this ship. They want to know how I'm doing and generally treat me well, like an actual human. It's weird how I'm not quite used to actual kindness again. I guess going so long in a toxic environment did a number on me, mentally. At least that's what my therapist told me. Captain Y suggested that I talk to a CSA therapist, so I've been doing that since my rescue, and before you ask, it's an actual real one. Not that AI one they sent me to before. I feel as if I might start to heal, get better, but we'll just have to see. Whenever I'm walking about the ship, sometimes I'll stop and look out the window. I'll stare into that dark abyss of space and wonder if Marcus is still out there, amongst the cosmos. Most of the time, I wish that he would come back. I'm not sure how to talk to my therapist about this. Where would I start? I was best friends with a robot? How would they take it? I'm sure they'll tell you everything that I'm feeling is all part of the grief process, but are you supposed to grieve for a robot? But maybe I should talk about Marcus. Therapy is a safe space, right? Even for those who are grieving for their robot best friend. I'm not sure what else to add. The crew did mention that the device worked. The pearls are gone from Earth. Earth itself is saved. However, I did mention Steve's behavior and his, well, lack of ethics, and Captain White said we'll talk about that when we get back to Earth. I don't know if Steve will be punished. He'll be seen as a hero when he gets back, which I guess is what he wanted. Who would want to point out that a hero stuck an unwilling janitor on a machine and made him do the thing that he should have done? I think the real hero went to that supernova, and no one will ever fucking know, except you. January 30th, 2025. I'm going to start this off by stating I feel more sane than ever, so keep that in mind as I tell you what happened today. I was walking the ship, everyone else had gone to sleep. I clearly couldn't sleep. A nightmare starring Luke, Kate, and Steve had been playing in my head the past few nights. Luke kept reading from a huge textbook. Kate kept dropping passive aggressive comments, and Steve was tearing out Marcus's heart. All I heard Marcus say was "help me." Then I saw Steve tear his heart out. The same thing has been playing in my head these past few minutes. My therapist says they are the result of my experiences and they will ebb away as I talk with them more. We'll see. But there I was, awakened by another nightmare and wandering the ship. I remember stopping next to a window, doing what I normally do, which is looking out that window. At that moment, I wished for Marcus with all my heart. Even if wishes are for kids and immature adults who still believe in birthday wishes. But I still wished. I stared and looked. I searched the stars. I tried to find some trace of my friend. I couldn't find anything. Giving up, I turned away, giving up on wishes, and saw Marcus right before me. So shocked I didn't notice that his body was transparent, see through, like a ghost. Hey, partner. He held a ghostly violin in his hands. Marcus, aren't you supposed to be dead? I took a few steps towards him. Am I? Marcus turned his hands over, looking at them. I don't feel dead. Yeah, but you're here. I stood in front of him, standing only a few feet away from him. How are you here? I asked. How? I don't quite know. Marcus shrugged his shoulders. A smile started to appear on his face. What do you remember? Tried to touch his arm, but my hand fell through. Um, lastly, I recall the supernova and then nothing, and now this. Marcus gestures to his body. I didn't think that I was going to talk to you again, I said. Neither did I. Marcus tried to rest his hand on my shoulder, but like my hand, it fell through. Sorry, I'm still getting used to that. You can't be real, I backed away. I have to be still a little crazy. I'm here, though. Does it matter if it's real? Marcus moved a little towards me. No, I guess not. I looked away. Are you staying? I asked. I don't think I can. Marcus went over to the window and looked out into those stars. When I came back, something drew me to adventure, to look, to find, to experience. Not like before, where I was programmed to work in the service of others. Now, all that programming is gone, replaced with whatever this is. Maybe whatever this is me. Marcus lowered the violin at his side. Can I play you a song? Something I wrote recently? Marcus placed the violin on his shoulder. Sure, I replied. Marcus moved his bow along the violin strings, and a soft melody flowed from the instrument. It was stirring, it was elegant, it was impactful. I stood there, listened, and felt more present than I had in months, maybe my entire life. I know that I've spoken on true happiness before, but this felt like true relaxation. Perhaps they are one and the same. Almost too soon, the song ended, and Marcus lowered his bow. Do you like it? I know that it needs more work. Marcus softly looked away. It was excellent, Marcus. Do you have words for it? I asked. I think I do. I want to write some words for it, but I'm not sure what to write. Marcus moved over to the window and stared out into space. I feel as if I will find them out there. He placed his transparent hand on the glass and it passed through. I think you will. I moved over to the window and stood next to Marcus. I'll see you around, Matt, Marcus said. I'll see you around, Marcus. I look forward to hearing the song after you find the words. I tried to reach for Marcus and pat him on the shoulder, but I pulled my arm back, remembering his new transparent body. Marcus looked at my arm. Anyway, see you later, partner. Marcus passes through the window and disappears into space. See you later, partner. I stand there and watch him go. Then I went back to my capsule and slept soundly. No more nightmares found me that night and any of the nights following that day.